I guess I'll just start. Really excited to get out of here with a win. Winning on the road in the Big Ten is very difficult, no matter who you play. Purdue's a really good football team, very explosive on offense. Done a good job recruiting. The first 3 games we had to come from behind to win, and then this game we had to keep the lead to win. And you got to give them a lot of credit. A lot of crazy things happened, but our team found a way to respond, found a way to be able to end the game on offense. Our playmakers made plays. Quarterback was 95.4% completion percentage. I'd say that's pretty good. He's a winner. He's tough. He's a leader. He's not 6'6" with his huge arm at 230 pounds. Not flashy, but he's smart. He's mastered our offense. He's a great kid, unbelievable leader, and he got the ball to all the receivers we needed. I thought our pass game softened the run game a little bit today. We needed to be able to open it up a little bit. That was the whole plan. Over the bye week, we knew we kept it pretty simple. We had to expand on that, and we got to continue to expand on that, and we will. We got a lot of playmakers on the field, as well as they did, but you got to give them a lot of credit. They're a really good football team, and that was a really good game at the end.
Just to be able to throw slants to those guys and have them quick in passes, be able to take it to the house like that, what kind of luxury is that giving offense?
Well, that's what recruiting does. I couldn't do that. That's why we recruited those players, to be able to take a slant like that, whether it's Chris Altman-Bell, whether it's, Demetrius Douglas, whether that's Tyler Johnson, which we did not recruit, but then Rashad Bateman, holy cow, he has a different gear. He's getting better and better and better. Why? Because he's getting stronger. He was 170 pounds when he reported on campus. And their confidence is growing. Remember, all these guys are really young. We're still 80% freshmen and sophomores. We have some guys that are a little bit older, but the majority of our team's still young, learning how to win from behind, learning how to win with a lead. So this is all about growth and experience. It's not about the results. It's not about that we won today. It's about how did we get to the end of the game, and how can we get better, and how can we fix that.
Those last quarter and a half, what didn't you like?
Well, I didn't like the 99-yard drive. We were horrible on third down on the last drive. Right? We didn't tackle very well on the outside. That'll be addressed this week with the corner position. We had numerous opportunities to get off the field, especially on a fourth down. And then the onside kick, those are onside kicks. That's why the football's not round. It's not a basketball. It makes crazy hops, hits Seth in the face, and they recover it. But with all that said, with all the timeouts they had, we had to go win the game. Right? We had to go win the game and get first downs, and we found a way to do that. And we put the load on our offensive line, and they found a way to win.
You said your offense is going to be evolving and developing as the season goes on, but is this a pretty good snapshot when you have those kind of playmakers at wide receiver and a good quarterback who's accurate? What the identity of that offense is?
I think, Chip, I think it goes back to being consistent. Whatever it's going to take to win a football game, we have to be consistent, right? And whoever's got the hot hand and whatever the game plan says, whatever the defense says that we're going to be able to do, we'll take what they give us and then create the game plan accordingly. But we have playmakers everywhere, which is really nice to have, a lot of young guys. And they're playing huge roles. They're stepping up big time. That's what makes me so excited. And they're courageous. They've got great character. They're showing what the culture's all about. These are 4 one-possession games, and they're finding a way to win them.
You guys haven't had a 400-yard game since the last game against Purdue. What's the success against them?
Well, I don't think we look at it just in terms of, we're playing this team, so we should have this success. The expectations aren't that. Our expectations are we're going to get better today than we were yesterday. And then whoever we're going to play, Coach Shiraka, Coach Rossi, Coach Wanger, myself, we're going to put together the best game plan we possibly can put together to find a way to win football games.
What did you think of Shannon?
Shannon was on a pitch count tonight. He was back, but I'm just not going to say how many pitch counts, how many pitches he's going to have. But it was good to get him back. I think this was a great game to get back on the field, get him loose. He missed some cuts, missed some holes, but he's so full speed all the time, and he hasn't played football in a while, so we got to get him back into that. I thought Rodney Smith did a great job of carrying the load. Muhammad Ibrahim was still out with his leg. Get him back next week. We're excited about that. But, even with before the game, just our players, there was a lot of things said from their football team. And I think according to the Journal Gazette, before we left, we put an article right on their desk. And it talked about number 55 Barnes' statements. And he said that last year's win was the worst loss of the head coach's tenure. And they said, we owe them one, and we're going to get that one back somehow, some way, paraphrasing. And I left that there because we're going to have to earn people's respect. Nobody's going to ever give it to us. We got to earn everything. When you haven't won a championship in 52 years, that just shows how people think of you. And we're going to have to find a way to earn respect. Respect ourselves, right? Focus on our football team. But I never really do that, but For some reason I did, and it just kind of gave them a little bit of extra focus of, you have to go earn it, guys. No one's going to give it to you. We haven't won a championship in 52 years. No one's going to give it to you. You got to find a way to do it, and I'm really proud of them for that.
How important is it when Tanner's throwing those passes that he's hitting those guys on target in stride so they can go make a play? They're not having to contort their body and do all that. That's part of the big plays, too.
It is, because that's hard to cover. No matter if we're on defense, that's very difficult to cover. You can see people catch on the run. Now all of a sudden you can make something happen. We got guys that can really run. And then not only run, it's a very difficult thing to do, to keep your feet on the ground and catch a ball above your head. Very difficult. Most young receivers want to jump, possess the catch, hit the ground, then they're going to get tackled. To be able to keep your feet on the ground, reach above you, catch it, snatch it, and take off, that's how NFL players do it. And Matt Simon's done a great job of developing our receivers to do that. That's not just a natural thing. You've got to develop that. And then Kirk Shiraka's doing a wonderful job of putting the game plan together.
Why did these comments, why did this bulletin board material reach you? Why did you feel like you needed to do this?
Well, because we hadn't played any Big Ten games yet, and I do everything I can to educate our players of how to be able to talk to the media and respect all of you, respect your teammates, respect who you're going to play, and it just, it just strung a different chord that I felt like our team needed. I never bring up another team to them. I never do that. That's not what this is about. This isn't about just to rile them up. But the whole point was, if that's how they're thinking about you, you have to go earn it. You're going to have to go take it. You're going to have to go earn respect around the league. And every game we're going to play in is going to be a dogfight. And we're going to get everybody's best shot, but we hope that everybody gets our best shot too.
What was the thinking into rotating your guards?
Well, I think John Michael Schmitz is really tough. He's a tough guy, and I thought we needed to get some toughness up there. And so that's why we moved him in there. We had a rotation going on. Plus, I thought maybe to give them a little bit of a blow here and there. I think for them playing the whole football game, you don't know what it's like to be 410 pounds, neither do I. But to be able to play the whole game, or 350 pounds, we have a big offensive line. They're conditioned. They work their tail ends off in practice. You've been there. But also to be able to rotate those guys. And I feel like we have 6 really good linemen that can do that. And John Michael Schmitz has earned his opportunity to do that, and we'll see if we keep doing that moving forward.
Any more for Coach?
Thank you.
Tanner Morgan up here in a moment.
Appreciate it. Roll the boat, Sky. Go Gophers. Thanks for making the trip. Yep, thanks.